Yellow! What's up, guys? Today I'm here with the M5. This is really the first opportunity I've had to put it in the air, do really a look over on it since I bought it. Came in to change the oil, check all the fluids, probably just change all the fluids, you know, all the stuff that you should do whenever you get a new to you car, just so you know that you're starting at square one with everything. But what we're also going to do today is, as I mentioned in the video when I got the car, it's just too quiet. So while I do plan on, you know, adding an exhaust, downpipes, and all kinds of stuff for the permanent solution for the car, for the time being right now, I'm going to do the exhaust mod that I'm sure a lot of the M guys know about, where you close that little flapper that's right in there. See if the thing will focus. Probably not. I'll try and show in there with a flashlight in a second, but it's got the actuator right there that's vacuum, and it only opens up when it's under boost or when it's under really heavy throttle. And a lot of people use like baling wire or something like that on it to hold it open, which is fine. So I'm gonna find something like that, hold those open, so that way I get the full throttle effect all the time. Hopefully get a little more throaty sound out of it until I change out the stock stuff. So I'll lift it up here and we'll take a little look. Alright, I got a light, so now you can probably see a little bit better. There's that flapper inside. It's the outer tip on both sides. So there's the inner one that's always open. Inner, outer. See if I'm coordinated enough. Hold this flashlight at the same time. Oh, it doesn't really look like it. Let's see. Alright, so maybe now you can see it. If I move that flapper by hand like that, there you can see it's how it opens when vacuum is applied to that solenoid. So yeah, now that you can see that, maybe I'll be able to show under the car here. What I'm gonna do is basically, I'm gonna try and use some stainless hose clamps. So that way I don't have to worry about, you know, every time I wash it, rust running down the side of the pipes or anything. And they're easily reversible, so I don't have to worry about, you know, untwisting a bunch of baling wire or anything. So if that works out, it should be an easy solution. Just going to wrap it around the top of that flapper arm there, around the bottom of that bracket. See if that works out for us. Wow, guys, like I said, this is my first time seeing this car in the air or anything since I've owned it, and there is absolutely nothing that isn't monstrous on this car. This is like, everything's huge on this car from previous models. Like, those control arms are huge. This exhaust even is really impressive. It's dual 3-inch all the way up. The only thing that sucks right there is how they crimp it down for the X pipe joint right there, but maybe even the stock system with just a better X pipe welded in would be sufficient, because wow, everything's really nice under here. All that bracing. Look at the cooling fins on that diff. Normally you could say a diff's like the size of your head, but this is probably easily like 2 of them. This thing's huge. Wow. Yeah, you definitely pay for the engineering, there's no question on that. This thing is no bullshit. All the way from the downpipes right there. Yeah, this is awesome. I believe that's the oil cooler heat exchanger right there. I have to double check to be sure, but I think that's what that downward facing one is. Air scoops right from the bumper to the front. It's at the bottom there. Yeah. Well, sweet. I'm gonna get the oil draining, and then as soon as this exhaust cools off a little bit, hopefully I'll be able to start with those clamps. I'll start it back up after I do that. All right, there we go. Valves are open. Let's see, that focus is bad. There we go. Yeah, so you see just over the pivot point on the top where the flapper is. Just around the bottom side of the bracket like that. Didn't have to tighten them too tight, so we're not going to bend anything. Yep, nice and easy. No damage done. It's kind of hard to tell. I wish I could tell what kind of center this muffler had back here. If it's just perforated, or it's probably just perforated, but. All right, cool.